So the Stadia team continues to entice people to keep their pro subscription with new game announcements and sales, which are hard to pass by, and frankly I can't complain. But what we aim to accomplish with this video is to determine if these sales are good enough for you to open your wallet to, and if these new game announcements today are worth getting excited for. We'll talk about it and more, but before we cover all that, if you guys can hit the like button to help me out and sub to the channel for more Stadia coverage, but let's check out all these games. Now first off, before we cover the game sales, let's talk about brand new games, starting with the biggest announcement for new games coming to Stadia. That blew me away, and that is the Steam World franchise is coming to Stadia extremely soon. Starting with Steam World Dig, Steam World Dig 2, Steam World Heist, and the newest title in the franchise, Steam World Quest Hand of Gilgamesh, with 1 and 2 being titles where you dig and explore, Steam World Heist being a turn-based tactical game featuring procedurally generated levels, and Steam World Quest Hand of Gilgamesh being the only title that I've played and covered, and having one of the best card games I've played to date, mixed with RPG elements and excellent turn-based combat. This is easily the most exciting indie games coming to Stadia, and I couldn't be more happy with this announcement. On top of the announcement that the Stadia Pro subscribers will be able to claim for free and play Steam World Dig 2 and Steam World Quest Hand of Gilgamesh is an absolute surprise, considering Hand of Gilgamesh was one of the top indie games of all of 2020 and has some of the best reviews to date, including my own recommendation. Expect these to drop soon and expect full coverage on this channel, so please subscribe for that coverage. But jumping to another brand new title announced, that is none other than MotoGP 20, coming April 23rd, brought to you by the same folk who brought us Super Motocross 3 here on Stadia. Now I haven't played the franchise, but the difference here is instead of dirt tracks, we get real racing tracks to race on. MotoGP 20 features a fleshed out career mode and also multiplayer with rankings, so expect this one extremely soon, and expect me to cover this and fail flat on my face as I crash and burn like usual. But what else is new with Sonny's gameplay?
And in the end, it becomes the pure emotion of triumph. MotoGP 20, Beyond Together.
But now let's talk about the sales. And the brand new sale the Stadia team dropped today is Dragonball Xenoverse 2. The price here is $25 down from $49.99, and I must say, as someone who knows diddly squat about the Dragon Ball universe, I had an absolute blast covering this game. The aerial fighting had tight, fast combat, and I was blown away by how much fun I had with a title with a franchise that I knew absolutely nothing about. The visuals in this game are beautiful, and the boss fights are intense. At $25, this has my recommendation, and I'll have a link to all the gameplay videos of all these games that I'm covering in this video, so you guys can make a more informed decision in the description below.
Dragonball Xenoverse 2.
Next up, we have Wolfenstein Youngblood, a game that is regularly $29.99 and it's down to $20, and I have to say I am not a fan of this game. It has some redeeming qualities, the gunplay is solid, but the game last I played was overly difficult for a single player game, almost to the point of unplayable. The game looks like it's meant to be played co-op to balance out the difficulty, but not just that, the two ladies featured in this game might be some of the most annoying characters I've met in any title, period. I'm not a huge fan of this one, and frankly I wouldn't use my $20 on this. If you have every other game on this list already and want another shooter in your life, grab this one, but at the moment I couldn't recommend this game at this sale. Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition comes in at an excellent deal at $19.80, which is down from the regular $59.99, and while Sunny sucks at the Tomb Raider franchise, I know you guys would undoubtedly enjoy this one if you've enjoyed the free Tomb Raider games we've gotten with the Pro membership to date. Shadow brings more of the same puzzle and action diving we love, and this title is frankly just a high quality game. Pick this one up at a sweet deal and finish off the Tomb Raider series on Stadia.
If you had that power, what would you do?
Next on the list we have Kine, and this is only one of 2 games that I haven't played on this entire platform, but I'm actually quite familiar with this title. Developed by Gwen Frey, this is a nice little musical indie game featuring some nice fun puzzles. This is a game that is pretty niche in that you have to love doing some puzzles, but frankly this is a quirky fun little title and has my full recommendation at only $10 down from the regular $19.99. I do wonder though if we will see this free here soon in the coming months, since Stadia does like to pair one indie game with the Pro membership, so keep that in mind with your purchase. The NBA 2K franchise is easily the most polarizing title, not just with me but among many of its loyal supporters. The game is just an exercise in nickel and diming customers with predatorial practices with the My Team card aspect and the purchasing of VC to really have fun with the My Career mode. If you can't tell, I'm not a fan of this franchise, and frankly this game will not have my recommendation even at $19.80 for the base game. If you plan to play 2K for just the regular NBA games, there is some fun to be had here, but the sale isn't enough for me to recommend this. But I hope this comes free to Pro members at some point, because at the price of being free, it's good enough to justify with all the other nickel and diming they'll try to get out of you. Avoid this at all costs, as this sale, as I promise you, it will be even cheaper in the coming months, as that is how the timeline always works with this franchise. Red Dead Redemption 2 is without a doubt an iconic series among Rockstar and currently one of the best titles on Stadia. Unfortunately, the sale isn't as iconic, with it being at $47.99 down from $59.99 for the base game, but not too bad for the special edition at $53.59 and the Ultimate Edition coming in at $59.99 down from $100. What is there to say about Red Dead Redemption? The single player campaign is one that I played for dozens of hours and is so vast and enjoyable. Gunplay is fantastic, the story is engaging, the online aspect is featured here as well, and while I haven't dived into this a lot, the little that I did I fully enjoyed. Keep in mind there isn't a lot of players in the online portion of this game, but this is still a solid title, and I overall do recommend picking up this game, especially if you can dish out a few more bucks for the higher tiered editions. Now, while Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably my favorite title on Stadia, this game right here comes in at a very close second, and that is Borderlands 3. This sale is my top sale of the week right now. Borderlands 3 is at $30 down from $59.99. The Deluxe Edition is at $40 down from $79.99, and the Super Deluxe Edition is at $50 down from $99.99. The gameplay is some of my favorite of the past few years, and this looter shooter can have you grinding for weeks, mixed with the events that just came out like Broken Hearts, and the fact that the game is finally up to date with all the other platforms has me jumping back into this game and having a blast again. With all the co-op goodness this game brings and the replayability you can get, it will take tons of hours of your life away. Borderlands 3 has my full recommendation, so pick this one up with a lot of confidence. And with all these great sales by the Google team, it seems as though they are making sure our wallets will be a bit lighter, and I am for one happy with that. And with the news of new games coming out, I'm hoping to continue to see more titles featured in the future, as well as excellent sales, so be up to date with that information by being subbed to this channel, and hit that notification bell, as well as like this video so we can let others know of these awesome sales and games that have come out. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Sunny, and like always, I hope you guys all have a sunny day.